Hi everybody, welcome to today's Top Tip Tuesday, and today I want to talk to you about the importance of magnesium for hormone balance. Now, magnesium is one of the trace minerals and is actually beneficial for over 300 biochemical processes in our body. So it's a really essential one of the most essential ones, but also one of the ones that people are most deficient in. So alongside vitamin D, probably one of the ones that we're definitely not getting enough of, and something that we need to make sure that we're definitely including more in our diets, more in our lifestyles, to help boost the levels and make sure that we are able to, be at optimal health, optimal hormonal health, and feel the best we can physically, mentally, and emotionally. Because magnesium actually affects a range of different processes. So, for example, it's really important for helping to make sure that our bodies actually produce energy. So there is something called ATP, which happens in our body to help us to produce energy from the food that we take in, and magnesium is important for that process. So if your levels are low, then you may not necessarily be producing energy in the way that you want, and therefore you may feel very tired and fatigued. So that's important for your digestive process. It actually helps to move waste through the intestines and down and out of your digestive system, to get rid of it from your body. And the reason that's so important is that obviously we need to be getting rid of the waste so that we don't feel constipated and uncomfortable. But it's also important because when we are getting rid of the waste, other things are gotten rid of as well. So things like, chemicals and toxins in the body are removed, but also things like excess hormones, specifically estrogen, is removed. And we definitely don't want those kind of things circulating around the body, which is what happens when we do get constipated and are sort of holding on to the waste. Instead, those nasty things which our body is trying to eliminate because it knows it doesn't want there, actually is circulating around our bloodstream, and that can cause all sorts of health problems and hormonal havoc. So making sure that you are having plenty of magnesium in your diet can help with the peristalsis process, which actually moves things down through your waste system and out of your body. Now, another reason that it's so important, particularly for hormonal health, is the effect that it has on your mood. So it's known as nature's tranquilizer, and that's because it helps to calm you. It helps to balance out mood swings. It helps you to feel less anxious and depressed, and really helpful for low mood. So a lot of the time when people are feeling those things, having some kind of magnesium either in their diet or in a supplement form can be really beneficial. So it's something that I would definitely recommend trying to have more of. Now, another thing that it helps with, which obviously we want to be making sure that we're doing, is to make sure that we're sleeping well. It actually helps to calm your body before bed. So, and it promotes good sleep patterns. So it is one of the things that I always say to people to try and have some or do something to get more magnesium in their diet, or some kind of lifestyle change before bed if you're not sleeping very well, you're suffering with insomnia. Now, the best way to maintain levels, so if you think your levels are a little bit low and you could be getting a little bit more, then always just try to do it through your diet, thinking about things like green leafy vegetables, lentils and pulses, nuts and seeds are all really beneficial. They've got good levels of magnesium in, and they are things that you can very easily get in your diet every single day. But I would say that if you really feel like you are deficient and your levels are very low and you need to raise them, then rather than going down the supplement route where you actually have to intake it and it has to go through your digestive system and be broken down, because if you are low in magnesium, most likely it's not going to do that as well as you would like it to, and therefore you're not going to get it in the levels that you want. Go for a sort of topical application, or having a magnesium salt bath. Now, if you know me and you've watched the stuff that I do before, you know I'm absolutely mad on magnesium salt baths. Partly because it gives me a chance to escape from the kids, but also because I know how good it is for you. It helps you to relax, it helps to raise your magnesium levels, it helps to calm you and promote sleep, like I say. So making sure that you are having a magnesium salt bath 2 to 3 times a week. You need to aim for sort of 20 minutes. Add some essential oils, add some Baking soda, which sounds bonkers, but it actually helps to draw the minerals out and help them soak into your bloodstream, and things like that can be really, really helpful. So, you know, that is something that I definitely recommend, particularly if you feel that you are quite low in it. If you don't have a bath, or you know, you just don't have the time, although I say that you should find the time, you can do something like a magnesium spray, which again goes straight onto the skin, and what happens is it actually goes in the same way the magnesium salts do, into your bloodstream, straight through your skin, and therefore you are getting a good dose of it, and it's, you know, absorbed very easily and able to be used in the body the way that it's meant to. So that's my tip for today, making sure that you're getting plenty of magnesium to, you know, get optimal hormonal balance, be able to sleep well, have good digestion, feel calmer, and generally feel physically, mentally and emotionally the best that you can. Thank you for watching. This is my Top Tip Tuesday, and I'll be back to share more with you next week.